Hey, make sure you buckle up and brace yourself for heart-pounding chases and plot twists that are more thrilling than the movies. If you want to feel like you're on a roller coaster without leaving your seat, then welcome to COPSCAM Police US. Now let's go.
Go, Frank.
The dramatic chase reached its peak as two reckless suspects on a motorcycle, without any protective gear, put themselves and everyone around them in extreme danger. When the suspects abandoned the vehicle and fled, an officer immediately gave chase, pursuing relentlessly and apprehending one suspect after a tense struggle, while the other remains the target of an intense manhunt.
Fica na moto! Vai tomar, vai correr? Vai correr? Então corre, corre, levanta a mão, levanta a mão. Levanta a mão, vem cá.
The streets turned chaotic as the driver of a VW Polo recklessly sped onto a bike lane, evading the police with wild maneuvers and forcing many to dodge in fear. The driver left the bike lane, returned to the same route trying to escape, but lost control speeding uphill and overturned. Police quickly subdued him, ending the reckless getaway. The drug trafficking driver discarded evidence upon realizing he was being watched. Despite recklessly driving against traffic, police deployed TAC and stayed determined, refusing to let him escape.
Vehicle is to lane one. It's trying to navigate through traffic now. GMP got anything at 6? Stand by, there's a minor collision damage only. Oscar November, Oscar on a Peugeot. And we're back out to lane 3, third mile marker. Comms to pass over. Oh, vehicle's back on itself. It's rejoined main carriageway. No conflict with other road users. There was a broken down vehicle, but it's come to no incident. 4 seconds away. Vehicle is contraflow at the roundabout, but it's only the natural layout of the road. It's not a divide for conflict of other road users. And he's pushed himself into a solid barrier now. General direction, Terminal 1, and we are continuing now 30 miles an hour. He's tried to do a reset, and we are now into a closed multi-storey car park. I'm not going to be able to change lanes, it's not going to happen. We are through the barrier.
Finally, the suspect's car crashed into a barrier and came to a stop. Despite trying to flee, he was arrested near a hotel. The court sentenced him to 5 years in prison and a 5-year, 4-month driving ban. The chase erupted when the driver of the black Fabia ignored a stop order, speeding recklessly and weaving dangerously through traffic, creating chaos on the road.
Tak, právě jsme zahli na Břechovku.
Já rozumím, máme to na mapě.
Do ulice Dělopřeveska. Nová ulice doprava, on jede všude v protisměru. Podle mě bude chtít vyskočit z toho auta a zdrhnout. Jedeme směr Svatovíčka. Přijíždíme k tunelu, tak pojďme do tunelu. Ty vole, on tam dám v protisměru dolů do Svatovíčka. Jedeme v protisměru na Svatovíčský směr druhák. Uhnou do Kapkový doleva, do protisměru. Tak, diplomatu směr Evropská. A nebo jede do garáží, ale to jede v protisměru. Všude jede v protisměru. Jo, na Evropskou jedeme. Teď se zařadil a jede na Kuláťáku do Evropskou. Ty vole, naboural auto červený, před diplomatem, druhý.
The chase ended when the driver crashed into a parked car and hid in a garage but was arrested shortly after. The gun found in the vehicle and his refusal to undergo a drug test escalated the severity of the case.
Vehicle failing to stop, left, onto Riverca Road.
The stolen BMW M135 ice sped at over 100 miles per hour, causing traffic chaos. After crashing into a barrier, the driver attempted to flee but was quickly apprehended and sentenced to 22 months in prison.
Just behind the vehicle now, held up by one vehicle. Riverca Road in the direction of the M53. Speed is currently 60 miles an hour. Unknown occupants, unknown weapons, unknown vulnerabilities believed to be a clone vehicle. Vehicle is now 100 miles an hour on Riverca Road.
Hotel Uniform 4 Simon, safety car, please. 4 vehicle feedback. Ground station.
On a scorching summer day, 2 suspects stealing air conditioners from a store were caught in the act. As they ran through a parking lot, they were pursued by Border Patrol officers, sparking a tense chase. The chase ended when the suspect's car hit a police vehicle and crashed into a parking lot. The driver was subdued, and the other suspect was arrested after a failed escape, facing serious charges. The Volkswagen Passat driver fled dangerously, speeding recklessly. A precise pit maneuver sent the car into a ditch where drugs were discovered, leaving the driver facing multiple serious charges. In this breathless chase, the fugitive is risking his life, with each rev of the engine a step closer to the line of life and death. But can he escape, or is fate waiting at the end of the road? This chase is like a marathon of gas tanks. Whoever has more gas wins, but unfortunately the police don't worry about running out of gas. Only the fugitive worries about running out. Admittedly, both drivers in the chase were formidable. The policeman expertly navigated every corner, while the fugitive recklessly swerved as if he were risking his life. But in the end, his skills couldn't save him from being handcuffed. No helmet, covered license plate, and speeding through the winding roads at breakneck speed. A reckless act filled with danger, setting the stage for an inevitable chase. Every sharp turn, every dangerous swerve through traffic. Each near collision is a clear sign. He's gambling with his life. Suddenly, at the intersection, a car appeared out of nowhere. The motorcycle crashed head-on, the impact echoing like the final bell ending this dangerous game. The intense chase continues in the northern area. The suspect, recklessly driving an unmarked car, is quickly pursued by the police. With a sudden burst of speed, the race is on. Will the police outrun the fleeing suspect this time? The car speeds through crowded intersections, blowing through red lights and weaving like it's tearing up the streets. Every sharp turn feels like a challenge to fate. Everything spiraled out of control as the car suddenly crashed into a parked vehicle. It all came crashing down, and any hope of escape vanished. The tense chase ended with cold handcuffs, bringing the reckless run to a close. Early in the morning, the driver of a Nissan Micra ignored a stop order and sped across the border from Germany into the Czech Republic. A tense chase erupted as the forces of both countries coordinated to apprehend him. The tense chase ended when a barrier truck stopped the car. The driver resisted fiercely, forcing police to draw their weapons to subdue him. Tests revealed he was positive for methamphetamine. In the morning in Prague, police spotted a stolen Skoda Superb speeding by. The driver ignored the stop order, accelerated to flee, and plunged everything into chaos.
Teď zablokuju, tak se vybouráme znova.
Tak se vybouráme, no.
On už neujede.
On nemá kam, no.
Když zablokuju ty dveře,
buď připravený, jo.
Od dveře, aby šel spolu jezdce. Takže se ukážu, když tak můžeme.
Vrátím obyce.
In the morning in Prague, police spotted a stolen Skoda Superb speeding by. The driver ignored the stop order, accelerated to flee, and plunged everything into chaos. Police gave chase when the driver fled from a stop order, speeding recklessly and endangering others on the road. The tense pursuit continued as he weaved through crowded streets.
Southwest 100 traffic. 421 Southbound passing Bethlehem Way, 312 replay traffic.
It's a box. We're missing a box.
Lay down your monitor. 190 show. It does enter 45,000 feet, 75 black traffic. We're just going to continue. Reason for stopping is we speed and no visible registration into the lane. 31E, continuing south on 245.
I asked for, when we get out of the restricted zone, ask for permission to box.
Hey, tower passing south on Salem Drive, proceed south of 75, black traffic. We're approaching Springfield Road, blue line, continuing south on 245. We're southbound near Brandon, approaching Brandon Drive, speed south 112, traffic. Way down, we're about 60 miles an hour right now. That thing is far back. Way down in Navy south of here. You see my next slowing down. We're turning left onto Williamson lane. Now he's taking back off. We're in a 35 mile an hour zone. We're on Spencer Mattingly Road. No traffic. Stay south again.
Finally, after a series of offenses ranging from speeding to resisting police, the suspect was detained on serious charges with a bail set at $20,000. The case remains under investigation,